Bonjour les élèves de français 2. Aujourd'hui, nous allons étudier la leçon 3, partie A, avec le titre « Allons dans un café ». Let's go to a café. You will see that I have some bitmojis expressing the use of expressions with avoir. We're going to study le verbe avoir, to have, and some expressions associated with it. Like ici, j'ai froid. It's to have cold or to be cold. Avoir faim. J'ai faim. I have hunger or I'm hungry. Here we have avoir peur, to be afraid. And ici we have avoir sommeil, to be tired or sleepy. D'accord? Je vais partager mon écran maintenant et on commence. Voilà. Commençons. Here are the learning targets. I know and can use the verb avoir, to have, in the conjugations for different subjects. I can communicate about what various people have by using the verb avoir, so with expressions. Here are les expressions avec avoir. Make sure to start filling out the lesson notes, s'il vous plaît. Of course, this is a review. This is why it says here, review the forms of the verb avoir. So when we conjugate it, it means I have, you have, he, she, it has, we all have, they have, you all have, and they have. This translates to j'ai, tu as, il, elle, on a, nous avons, vous avez, ils et elles ont. Here we have sentences like j'ai un portable, I have a cellular phone. Tu as un problème, you have a problem. Il a un examen, he has an exam. Nous avons un rendezvous, we have a rendezvous, an appointment or a meeting, and so forth. So actually, let's finish. Vous avez une nouvelle voiture, you all have a new car. Ils et elles ont beaucoup de copains, they have a lot of friends. Here are the conjugated forms of avoir. J'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, to have. Now let's examine les expressions avec avoir. I think I'm going to place myself right here. How to talk about age. So you use avoir, to have, to talk about age as opposed to English. So let's look at it. Quel âge as-tu? What age do you have? Or how old are you? Now, to say my mother is 39 years old, in English we use the verb to be, is, but in French we use the verb to have. Ma mère a 39 ans. We don't use the conjugated form of être as in English. We use avoir. Ma mère a 39 ans. We use être also to describe certain feelings and states. Avoir. Did I say être? I meant avoir. To describe certain feelings and states. Avoir faim or avoir soif. Avoir faim. We don't pronounce the M. Répétez. Avoir soif. To be thirsty. Avoir chaud. To be hot. Avoir froid. To be warm or cold. Here are some examples. Tu as faim? Nous avons froid. Are you hungry? Do you have hunger or are you hungry? Nous avons froid. We are cold or we have cold. Not a cold. It means we are in a state of being cold. Avoir raison, to be right. Avoir tort, to be wrong. Raison, tort. Again, it's with avoir, not with être as in English. Les élèves ont tort. They are wrong. They are wrong. Ils ont tort. Avoir peur is another expression with avoir. To be afraid. Avoir peur. Je n'ai pas peur. I am not afraid. Or I don't have fear. Literally, I do not have fear. Avoir sommeil. Sommeil, avoir sommeil means to be sleepy or tired. Mon frère a sommeil. He has sleepiness, or he's sleepy, or he's tired. Avoir de la chance, to be lucky. Vous avez de la chance. You are lucky. Avoir l'air plus adjective is an expression that means to seem or to look or to appear. Marc a l'air fatigué. So here we use avoir plus l'air plus adjective. A l'air fatigué. Marc a l'air fatigué. He seems tired. So more expressions avec avoir. You can use avoir to express needs, desires, and intentions, n'est-ce pas? Here are some examples. Avoir besoin de plus noun or infinitive means to need something. So you have to use avoir besoin de. You conjugate avoir. J'ai besoin d'argent. So here we use avoir besoin de plus noun. J'ai besoin d'argent. I need money. Nous avons besoin de travailler. Here we use avoir besoin de plus infinitive. Nous avons besoin de travailler. We need to work. Avoir envie de expresses also wishes or desires. Also, it should be followed by a noun or an infinitive, just like avoir besoin de. Avoir envie de means to be in the mood for or to want something. Alice a envie d'une glace, so you conjugate avoir. Elle a envie d'une glace. She wants an ice cream. Qu'est-ce que tu as envie de manger? What do you feel like eating? Qu'est-ce que tu as envie de manger? And then we have another expression, avoir l'intention de plus infinitive. Again, to have the intention to do something or to intend to do something. Léa a l'intention de voyager. Léa intends to travel. Also, how to ask what's wrong can be an expression using avoir. Qu'est-ce que tu as? Just to ask what do you have means what's wrong. Qu'est-ce que tu as? What do you have? Or what's wrong? Or what's wrong with you? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? What is there? Or what's the matter? Okay, literally, what is there? Or what's the matter? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? What's the matter? Qu'est-ce que tu as? What's wrong? Now, so the expressions that use avoir are age, like j'ai 18 ans, I have 18 years of age. Voyons, these are, okay, let's look at some examples here in visual form. Avoir faim, to be hungry. Tu as faim? Avoir soif, to be thirsty. Avoir chaud, to be hot. Avoir froid, to be cold. Nous avons froid. Avoir raison, to be right. Avoir tort, to be wrong. Les élèves ont tort. The students are wrong. Avoir peur, to be afraid. Je n'ai pas peur. I am not afraid. Avoir sommeil, to be sleepy. Mon frère a sommeil. My brother is sleepy. Avoir de la chance, to be lucky. Avoir la grippe, to have the flu. Grippe means flu, to have the flu. Avoir l'air, remember avoir l'air plus adjective, to seem, to look plus adjective. Marc a l'air fatigué. Mark looks tired. Avoir besoin de, to need. J'ai besoin d'argent. I need money. Avoir envie de, to want. Il a envie d'être riche. He wants to be rich. Avoir l'intention de, to intend to. Il a l'intention de voyager. He intends to travel. Now, in the command form, remember we did the same thing for the verb être in the previous video. Now we're going to do the imperative conjugation of avoir. So in the command form, remember we don't use subject pronouns when we give orders. We say, n'aie pas peur. Do not be afraid or do not have fear. Don't be afraid. Ayez confiance. All of you have confidence. N'ayons pas l'air ridicule. Let's not appear ridiculous or don't look ridiculous. Let's not look ridiculous. So how do you conjugate avoir in the imperative? Est, ayons, ayez. Est, ayons, ayez. Qu'est-ce que tu as? What's wrong? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? What's the matter? Remember we saw these? I think this slide is the last slide for this lesson. So it's all about the expression avec avoir. Please review as needed and do the accompanying activities. Merci beaucoup, and I'll see you in class where we do more practice activities independently as well as with partners. Au revoir. Merci.